It has happened again yesterday. I really do not know what's going wrong with my bike. Check out this clip, guys. Did you notice? Did you hear that popping sound in the rear wheel? I can still hear that here while I'm riding. I'm not sure whether that sound is getting captured in GoPro. So guys, problem has kicked in again. If you have watched my previous video, my bike was lying in the KTM service center for over a month for the same problem. Bearings got broken and they didn't have the spare part. They procured it from Austria, and it took more than a month for them to get it imported from the other country. Now, yesterday, while I was riding in city, again I heard the popping sound. I can hear the popping sound even now. So I'm not riding it fast. I'm just maintaining 20-30 km per hour. It's not safe to ride it fast when bearings are not in the good condition. It's very dangerous. This service center is nearby to my place. It's just 3 kilometers. Rear wheel ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಸೇಮ್ ಸೌಂಡ್, ಸೇಮು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಮುಂಚೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಟ 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 ಸೌಂಡು. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅಲೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಲ್ ತುಂಬ ಟೈಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನೊಂದು ಕಳಿಸಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ PDF, ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಆದಾಗ ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವಾಗಾದರೂ. ಇದು ಫುಲ್ಲು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಥರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಥರ ಹೀಗೆ 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 ವಾಬ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಪ್. ಇದನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟು ಬೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಥರ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತದ್ದು ರನ್ನಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ. ವೀಲು ಜಾಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. It's literally disappointing. Day by day I'm just losing the confidence, and they're also not able to figure out the root of this problem. You know, at least if you get to know the root of this problem, we'll understand, okay, this is the main reason and we can fix it. But these guys are also doing some trial and error method. I'm not pretty sure about KTM. India has trained their technicians on 790s. They are well trained on this smaller bikes, 390, Adventure, 250, blah blah blah. I'm not complaining about these technicians as such. These guys are doing good job. They are close to me and they are very friendly. They treat my bike on priority whenever I come. So that's a good part. But the sad part is I'm really not sure whether these guys are well trained on 790, because 790 has got a lot of sensors and it's completely different from 390 altogether. So it's a sports bike, right? You should have hands-on experience to manage all this sports bike. And if you don't get the proper post-sale support in the sense, a certified mechanic who should kind of understand the bike dynamics, issues by doing some root cause analysis, if that's not there, it's a task for the owner to manage this bike. And on top of that, spare parts availability, they don't have the spare parts. They procure it based on the requirement. These are the challenges that I am facing. I think the other 790 owners are also facing the same problem. I had plans to go on a 1000 kilometers ride in this weekend. Luckily, whenever I have planned the long trips, problems showed up before the ride itself. I mean, just imagine if this would have happened when I'm on a long ride in middle of nowhere in midnight. See, this guy has taken my bike on priority and he's on a call with his delivery head or something, getting some inputs from them. I appreciate that. However, I have informed them to get on a video call if required with your experts from different countries, from Austria or whatever, to explain them and show them that this is what is happening with this bike, so that they will let you know how to deal with this problem, right? So let's see how it goes. See you now. Bye. This will not happen based on how I ride. This might have happened because of misalignment, or there might be some manufacturing defect. I'm really not sure. Hi, Arama. Kata 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 problem.